here's the windrower. So I'll wait here for Evelyn. In the meanwhile, the seed bucket truck is going back up to the farm. Evelyn has gracefully parked the seeder at the top of the field there. What are you doing? You don't know, honey, then you don't. Do 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 do. What are you doing, mate? You need to be on the bed, mate, or you got to go in your own bedroom. It's time to go to bed, honey. You need to get on that bed. Let's see. We're gonna park this guy right here. Well, when you play multiplayer, there aren't any.
Why?
They're orange any. I don't know why. It's a good question.
Maybe because there's two, there'll be like probably like two cars, two players on the road.
There's that. Oop, I could probably push it back a little bit more. So Mark went today. This is a kind of a funny story, and I'm bragging about my son. He's the oldest one. He's the one that was going to go into Coast Guard Academy, but unfortunately did not get accepted. So today he went to, or yesterday he went to take his AVS, MATS, or whatever it is, the test that you have to take to be in the reserves or the Air Force or the Armed Services. So what ended up happening was great. He went down and he took the test, and he got almost a perfect score on it. So basically his recruiter called after he took the test and was like, dude, you qualified for every single job that's available in the Air Force. If you want to be an electrical engineer, you can be an electrical engineer. If you want to be, you can basically do anything that you want. So you pick the job that you want and we'll find you a position to do it. So that was really good news. He scored, I think, he was over 110 on every single score on the military side of things. And then they also have some other thing that he scored. Every score that he had was over 100. I think the overall score was like 78 or something like that. And a perfect score, I think 100 is a perfect score, but I think they said 90% of the Marines score like 30 to 35, and like a really good score is like 50. So he had a couple guys that were, oh my gosh, that were studying to be Marines, or not studying, but they were going to be Marines, and they were like, dude, let's see your test. And so he's like, okay. And he, at the time, didn't know that it was a really good score. And the guys were all like, oh my gosh. So he was real excited about that. So he is going to go into the Air Force, the reserve portion of the Air Force. So to help pay for his schooling. So he'll be working, I think you sign up for either 6 or 8 years as a reservist. And he'll be spending, I think it's 1 or 2 weekends a month with the Air Force. But because of his high score, he actually is going to qualify for a $20,000 signing bonus for school. Like he gets towards school and like all this other stuff. So it's really cool. I'm very, very proud of him. He did a great job, and he's going to be going to Cleveland State University, and he will have his funding provided by the military by going to the Air Force Reserve. So I thought that was cool. I thought you guys would like to know that, especially those of you that have kind of followed Mark a little bit, and as I've talked about him in the past, going to take the tests and stuff like that. So good for Mark. Yay. All right, so we're almost done here getting the farm organized. Evelyn, where are you going, bub? You're done playing? I'm not being mean. What do you mean I'm being mean? Like what? Well, I want you guys to be quiet for a second so I can tell my story. You keep interrupting. What do you need? What? You're going to be crabby now? Because I told you to shush? All right, come on, Evelyn. Sometimes Evelyn gets attitudes about the silliest things, and then she just gets crabby. So now she's going to be crabby. All right, hang on a second, folks. All right, so we're going to park this. Are you by the angry cows, Evelyn? Do you see the tedder? I parked it in the field for you. Did you bring your tractor like I told you? It's sitting in the field, honey. It's sitting in the field.
What field?
Where you saw my tractor, honey. It's right in that field. Please try not to knock that sheet bale off when you drive around. See how it's on that stone plate? You make sure you don't knock that off.
Mommy?
All right, so I'm going to park. That should be it for this little guy. That's all right. I'm going to get over it. I'm glad that we got this tractor because this has been a big help in this small area. This little tractor really is good for getting equipment in and out of this small space. It's big improvement. Big improvement. Okay, so let's see, what else do we need here? Got that all set. This guy's ready to go. All right, Chelsea, right over here. It's sitting in the field. See the tedder? Drive in and go in front of it and pick it up. Ooh, I'm hot. You see that fan on, hon? Is it on? Oh, there you go. What are you doing? Nice driving there, Ev. How did you manage that?
I wasn't driving.
I'm going to pull in over here. You do your thing. I can't really windrow until it's tedded, so.
John Washington Day.
That's fine. Try to go around the outside and I'll follow behind you. We can try to do it real neat. If we do it neat, we can, if you go straight and follow a line.
I think I could do it.
You can do it neat. Come on. Evelyn, you freaking rock. You can.
I always have to turn and stuff, and I always get messed up. See, like this, I can't even move to the back of it.
Want me to do it? Hop out.
Look, Daddy, do you want me to go check my downstairs?
Yeah. I won't be long, though, so come on back. Whoa, ran you over, sorry. Wee, wee, wee. You're the sweetest thing. You're the sweetest thing. You're the sweetest thing. Oh. I don't know how I'm going to windrow all this. 300 horsepower tedder. Boink. Boing. Yeah, tedding is fun. It's kind of a cool process. It looks cool. I'll never get that grass back. Ugh. I can't see the tractors for the trees. And so an hour has passed, and yet we still have much work to do on the farm. There's always work to do on the farm. Always. So, for those of you that haven't seen my baling tutorial, this is part of the process of making bales. Now, the funny thing is, I have no idea where my baler is. I think it's up at the main farm. Yes, Evelyn.
Maida ate the full half bag of marshmallows.
He ate that whole bag of marshmallows? Oh my gosh, his stomach is going to be rotten. You ready to take over? All right. I'm coming around the mountain. Come on over here. Nope. Well, I'm in it right now. You can't get in it. Yes. Yeah, I can't windrow yet. I'll be pulling grass in with it. All right, Cha. You going? What's going on here? Wait, you got a Ted. Back up. Why don't you have that map on? Turn that off. You got too much stuff on. You won't be able to see. Back up so you can see. And then V and B, just like everything else. I think it's just need V right now. You want to lower it? Yep. And there you go. That's it. Oh, no, you're Xing it. No, you pressed X. Just press B. Once it's done, you have to wait till it's unfolded. That's it. Now go ahead and drive. You're doing it. That's it. No, it's good. Go forward. Go forward. There you go. Now back up and get the next swath. There you go. Perfect. Yep, just like that. I'm going to row. Nice driving. That looked realistic. Me dragging this along the bushes. I was talking to myself. I was talking to our audience. Oh, you missed a spot. Oh, Evelyn. So you gotta just try to keep it straight. It's okay to overlap a little bit. I prefer that you overlap than miss stuff. Like have part of it go over the part that you already did, like a little quarter of it go over. Yeah, back up. Yep, that's fine. Honey, it's all right. You're doing fine. Stop. Come back. You missed a spot. Come back. No, it's all right. There you go. Now go straight. There you go. Perfect. Perfect. Don't rush. Take your time. Little taps. Tappy tap tap. Why are we stopping? No, you're just... Would you stop? Once you're going straight, Evelyn. Come on, go. Just drive at a normal speed, honey. You're fine. You're not missing anything. You're doing perfect. Evelyn, not so much from Evelyn. Evelyn from Heckvelyn. You think that thing's hard to run? You should try running this. In tight spaces. I honestly wouldn't use a bigger windrower than this. Oh yeah. Keep going. Don't stay tight. You're Evelyn, come back. Back up. Do it over. Back up. You're fine. Just do it over. No. What are you doing? You know, go the other way, Evelyn. This is harder than that. Trust me. You're doing fine. There you go. Perfect. It's fine. I know. This is even worse. You think that's bad? This one's like 10 times worse because you have to drive straight. Because I need to be able to Ted behind you, or I need to be able to windrow behind you. If you do it right, then I can follow behind you and make these rows. What do you mean what happened? It's fine. Just keep going. What are you talking about? We've got a whole section windroad. You're doing exactly what I need you to do. Yeah, well, you're not. While you're pointing at that, you're missing more. Just stop pointing and start driving. Just go over it. Run over it. I'll wait for you. Go up there and run that over. I know. You're doing fine. You're doing good. It's not that hard. Good. There you go. No, it's fine. I'll get it again. All right, now go back. Stop. Get back where you were. It's all fixable. We're just blowing grass around a field. It's not a big deal. Whoa, what was that? On what? You missed it again, honey. Evelyn, you can do it. Just chill out. Come on back and get that section. Turn around. Just whip it around. You don't. It doesn't have to be perfect. Turn around. Come back and do it again. You can do that. That's fine. But you still need to get all of it. The problem is if you go willy-nilly, you won't know what you've done and what you haven't done. There you go. Perfect. Now keep going. Now turn around and make a nice straight line where you were. But that doesn't. It doesn't do me any good because then I have to sit here and wait till you're completely finished. Okay, fine. Just do whatever you want, Evelyn. That's fine. I'll go start seeding the other field. Stop it. It's all yours, Evelyn. Do whatever you want. Yep. I just want you to turn all the green stuff brown. And when everything's brown, I'm all happy. So you might have to run over things a couple times. Just get it all brown. All of it. You can do it. You'll be able to do it. Well, I mean, the spots that aren't mowed, no. Don't undo the... Why would you undo the part that I windrowed? Evelyn! Okay. Whatever. Let's see. I need to do 8, 9, 2, 4, and 5, and we're going to make them all wheat. So, I'm going to drop this down right here. And I shall go get my little trailer. The seed trailer. And then this will have to be fertilized. Click. You go what? That's, you're right. That's what I tried to tell you.
No, you were making me go square.
All right, so I'm going to leave you the windrower. When you're done doing that, please windrow. I got to take my tractor because I got to pull the seeder. So the windrower's parked here, and you can windrow when you're done seeding. When you're done doing that. Or just leave it, just get it all tedded, and I'll windrow it later. You can bale it. But I have other things that need to be accomplished. And since you were doing it that way, I'm not going to be able to run with you, so there's no point in me sitting here watching you do it. I need to get more work done. Whilst you run circles.
See, sometimes you say I'm good at this game and I know.
Evelyn, you do... Why aren't you good at the game? What makes you bad at this game? No, you just do it the way that you want to do it. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. It just doesn't work with this. So we'll let you go do your thing, and then we'll come back and finish the other thing. Well, that's fine. But you did a good job seeding, and those were straight lines. Right? Well. Oh. Nice driving. These things get going fast, man. It gets a little out of control. I guess. So here's the Coldborough Park Farm. We are back at the main farm. I'm driving right now. I will be. Not necessarily. Because you have to start the field. That's the hard part. The hard part's doing the outside of the field. Now, these, I gotta remember, these are all gonna be the only thing I don't like about the map textures is it's hard to tell what you've done and what you haven't done. All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and keep seeding. You guys have seen this all before, so look at that pretty ridge. It's beautiful seeing all those fields. So, all right, I'm going to pause here. We'll catch up in a little bit.